Hi, and welcome to a journey that redefines the very essence of career success. Hi, I'm James Foster, and today we're not just talking about a better CV, we're talking about revolutionising how you approach your career. For over 2 decades in the recruitment industry, I've seen the same patterns. More than 90% of CVs I come across, they just don't cut it. They're standard, they blend in, and worst of all, they do not showcase the true value of the person behind them. But it's not just about CVs, it's about the entire job seeking process. Traditional methods, they're outdated. Traditional recruitment, it so often misses the mark. That's where the career mastery revolution comes in. CMR isn't just a set of strategies, it's a complete paradigm shift. It's about standing out, not just fitting in. You might think your CV is good enough, but let me ask you this. Does it really make you stand out? Does it highlight your achievements in a way that's impossible to ignore? For most, the answer's no. And that's what we're here to change. We're going beyond the traditional. We're challenging the norms and introducing a maverick approach to career management. This is about taking control, making an impact, and ensuring that when somebody reads your CV, you're not just a candidate, but you are the candidate. So if you're ready to step into a new era of career development, to truly stand out and be seen, well, stay with me. This is more than a guide, it's a gateway to the career that you deserve. Now let's dive deeper into the career mastery revolution, forging your success. This is where we transition from understanding to action, from potential to achievement. Each step in this journey is about crafting not just a career, but a legacy of success and fulfillment. The strategies and insights that you're going to discover here are more than tools, they are catalysts for transformation in your professional life. So let's move forward, equipped with the knowledge and confidence to make you your mark in the ever-evolving landscape of career development. In the ever-changing landscape of the job market, well, the one constant is change itself. And the career mastery revolution, this equips you with tools and strategies that are effective regardless of the market conditions. So whether the market is booming, stable, or slow, CMR teaches you to be proactive, to anticipate the shifts, and to position yourself to seize opportunities as and when they arise. This is more than reacting to the market, it's about being one step ahead, ready for any change. By embracing the CMR's approach, you ensure that your career thrives not just today, but well into the future, adapting seamlessly to whatever the job market has in store. In the journey of career development, building your path on achievements, well, that's a game changer. Unlike the traditional approach that often centers around job responsibilities, an achievement-based career narrative focuses on the tangible impacts and results that you've delivered. This approach is pivotal in setting you apart in a competitive job market. So it's about turning every line of your CV into a testament to your value. We'll guide you on how to transform your standard job duties into powerful achievements, painting a picture of your true capabilities and your contributions. And emphasizing achievements in your career documents is not just about listing your successes, it's about telling the story of your professional journey in a way that resonates with potential employers and highlights your unique strengths. In the realm of traditional and active job applications, well, there's a significant issue of candidates just blending into each other. This lack of distinction means that many potentially excellent candidates are overlooked. These applicants often focus too heavily on listing job duties rather than highlighting actual achievements and impacts. Consequently, there's a grand gap between what employers are looking for, innovative and result-driven professionals, and what these standard applications offer. This Disconnect leads to missed opportunities for both employers and candidates. In this landscape, the need for a more dynamic, achievement-focused approach becomes not just beneficial, but actually essential. So in the current job market, the power of achievements to shape your career trajectory cannot be overstated. It's essential to align your professional narrative with what today's employees are actively looking for. By focusing on achievement-based narrative, you elevate your profile, making it stand out amidst a sea of competitors. And this approach is more than just a technique, it's a strategic tool that can catalyze your career progression. When your CV or LinkedIn profile is rich with clear, impactful achievements, it opens doors to new opportunities and positions you as a top contender in your field. These achievements are not just accomplishments, they are your personal success stories that define and differentiate your professional journey. So let's look at an example of someone who has had significant influence in recent years through her achievement-based journey. In her early career at McKinsey & Co., Sheryl Sandberg was known for her exceptional analytical skills and strategic thinking. Her ability to solve complex programs and deliver effective strategies, well, that set her apart early in her career. She then moved into the government, serving as Chief of Staff to the US Treasury. Here, Sandberg significantly contributed to debt relief initiatives for developing countries. Her achievements in these roles showcased her capabilities to handle large-scale projects and policy issues, boosting her profile as a skilled negotiator and a strategist. She revolutionized Google's ad business. Sandberg didn't just fill her role, she redefined it. She developed and executed the online sales and operations for Google's advertising and publishing products. Under her leadership, Google's AdWords and AdSense program transformed into a massive revenue generator, showcasing her ability to innovate and drive profitable growth. Then she transformed Facebook. Joining Facebook as COO, her achievement wasn't just in scaling the company's operations, but in fundamentally transforming its business model. She developed a highly successful advertising strategy directly contributing to Facebook's transition from a startup to a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. Her strategy not only increased Facebook's profitability, but also solidified its position as a major player in the digital advertising space. And finally, her leadership and influence. Beyond her operational achievements, Sandberg is known for her influential leadership style. She's been a key figure in shaping Facebook's corporate culture and a vocal advocate for women in the business world, further establishing her as a leader who not only achieves business goals, but also drives social change. Sheryl Sandberg's journey demonstrates how individual achievements can have a compound effect on one's career. Each of her career moves was marked by significant accomplishments that didn't just fulfill her role's requirements, but expanded and redefined them. Her story exemplifies how a focus on achievements can lead to extraordinary career opportunities and positions of influence. It's a testament to the power of an achievement-led approach in navigating and succeeding in the competitive landscape of the business world. Sandberg's career thus serves as an inspiring example for professionals aiming to stand out and make a real impact in their field. So now we are poised at a crucial juncture in our journey, ready to delve deeper into the core of transforming your professional narrative. It's now time to unlock the immense potential that lies within your career experiences. We're set to explore how you can articulate these experiences as impactful achievements, painting a picture that is compelling to potential employees. This next segment will offer you insights and techniques that can dramatically shift how you communicate your career story. Get ready to change your perspective on what it means to advance in your career and how you can actively steer your professional destiny towards greater heights of success and fulfillment. So if you're a technical professional or manager, for example, a cloud or security architect, or a DevOps engineer, or maybe a developer or a project or program manager, and you're thinking you might want to change your career soon, maybe to get a bigger job or look for the next level position, or just looking for a new challenge, then it's going to be important for you to know how to get noticed. Most people, when they want to go for a new job, will simply update their CV to include the latest details of what they've been doing recently, and then to start looking on LinkedIn or on the job boards to see what's out there. Some may have worked with recruiters in the past and might send their updated CV in the hope that it gets picked up by that recruiter. A few will be a little more proactive and actually pick up the phone or send an email or message them on LinkedIn. But most will simply apply for the opportunities they see advertised with pretty much the same CV they've had now for years. Let's just consider for a moment then what the challenge is in making sure that you get noticed. The vast majority of people involved in sifting through the pile of applications actually don't understand what you do. They'll be matching your profile up against a job description and probably have little or no briefing of what the job really entails or what the successful candidate is actually going to be doing. And increasingly, companies are using software designed specifically to sift out profiles based on set criteria that's been fed in. Sometimes these applications have a learning algorithm, but they'll only be as good as the people that have set them up in the first place. And this will hardly ever be the hiring manager. So, if you can't predict the criteria they have set up, you have very little chance of actually getting through. Of course, you would hope they would have used the job specification to do this. Have you read some of these? They're so often just a wish list of absolutely everything that could possibly be included and bear little or no resemblance to the actual job that's going to be done. So there are 3 ways I can think of that you can try to get a job. The first we've already looked at, and the other 2 require a completely different way of thinking. The standard CV tends to be functional and skills based. Sometimes there's an attempt to include a level of achievement, but to really get noticed you have to be completely achievement based in your approach. The idea of achievements in your profile is to get the reader to put down their coffee, sit up and take notice. And by the reader, I mean the hiring manager. When you're looking at achievements, there are 5 reasons why anybody is ever employed. And there are only 5. These are to save money, to make money, to save time, to save reputation, and to save the company. I know you may be able to think of others, but in essence they all boil down to just these 5. And so when you look at what you've achieved, then you are looking in context of one of these. For example, turning around a failing project. This is about saving reputation and money. Designing a more efficient network, saving money. Creating new products, making money and maybe saving the business. Business transformation program, well, that's saving time and money. I could go on, but I think by now you're getting the point. So what have you achieved relevant to the role you're interested to go for? That hits one of these selling points and that is going to really grab the reader's attention. And if this sounds a little bit salesy, well, that's because it is. You're selling yourself and what value you can bring to the company, to the team and to the hiring manager. What I see a lot of on CVs is people listing what they think are achievements, but they're actually something else. For example, someone might say, I was in the President's Club for 2 years running. Well, this is not an achievement. This is actually the award for an achievement. What he really achieved was being one of the top 5% of salespeople for their business. So he won new sales and revenues for the business. Now that's really the achievement. And for our purposes of grabbing the headlines, it's then only an achievement if he went beyond what he was expected to do. I mean, a salesperson is supposed to sell, right? So it's not a significant achievement just to make your target if others are blowing their targets away. A project manager delivering a project to time and budget, well, that's great, but actually that's what she's supposed to do. So the achievement that we're looking for is where she's gone beyond the simple delivering of that project. And it's also necessary to make it clear that there has been real value added. The President's Club example implies
exactly that. You don't get the award unless you're in the top percentage of sales performers. But how about something like, I created a whole new sales stream for the company in an area they hadn't been able to break into previously? Or selling a new product in a greenfield environment with no previous track record? Or designing a new service that offered capability that were previously not thought possible, that led to a whole new sales stream increasing revenues by however many million. Now let's look briefly at how you can present these achievements. This is all about telling a story, and a recognised format for doing this is a STAR presentation. So STAR, that's situation, what was the challenge or the issue, and what needed to be tackled. And then there's a task. This is what you had to do to deal with the situation. And then accomplishment. This is how you went about doing it all. And finally the result, and the result must be quantifiable. So to give you an idea of how this looks and sounds, perhaps these live examples will help. Turning a failing program into a billion-dollar pipeline. A transformation program director I've been working with was asked by his company to take over a failing government project. The project was for a government department and was for 100,000 workstations to be rolled out, and that included all the facilities, hardware, servers, operating systems, software, etc. This was a big program, and it was valued in tens of millions. The company provided the solution, were very good at providing the systems, and their solution was one of the top in the market, but they didn't have the capacity or capability to roll out the project on this scale. So my candidate's company was asked to see if they could provide a delivery plan that would meet the original timeframes, and this individual was tasked to do this review. In 3 weeks, he was able to provide a proof of concept, roll out a pilot, and produce a full delivery plan. This was accepted, and my candidate then took over the management of the rollout, which was delivered successfully. And as a result, his company was given access by the UK government to projects and programme delivery that was valued at over $1 billion. So here's another example with a slightly different style, but still very much achievements-led and results-focused. This is about a technology leader with a passion for transforming businesses through digital solutions. On one occasion, he developed the digital technology architecture for a global media organisation that enabled 25 million of cost reduction for that business. On another occasion, for an energy company that had been through a change of ownership, he had to build an IT function from the ground up. Currently, that IT function had been fully delivered by the existing JV partner. So he had to create the vision, the operating model, the system architecture, and the roadmap to set up this new IT function in less than 12 months. Throughout his career, he has managed large teams, typically in excess of 100 people, to successfully deliver more than 15 system implementations, and built up the UK SAP practice for a global professional services company, taking it from 15 to 200 people in less than 3 years. So I think you can see from this that if managed correctly, achievements like this are a very powerful way to get your profile not only noticed, but actually to create a demand to know much more about you.
So throughout this workshop, we've explored the transformative power of framing your career achievements using the STAR methodology. You've learned how to turn your experiences into a compelling narrative that stands out in a competitive job market. Now let's take a practical look at how you can transform your STAR stories into compelling BFAs for your CV. BFAs, benefits, features and accomplishments. These are highlights from your STAR stories. Features are the characteristics that you bring to the task, your skills, your abilities, etc. Benefits, this is the reason you have done the task in the first place. So looking at managing a project, the features are your PM skills, your Prince2, etc. The benefits are the ordered way the project is managed and delivered to time and budget, etc. Accomplishments, sometimes called advantage as well. This is the outcome, making money, saving time, customer success, enhanced revenue, saved relationships. We'll look at two sets of real-world examples that demonstrate this approach effectively. Let's look at the first example, which is the client relationship recovery. Transformed a crucial client relationship, boosting revenues by 40%. This isn't just a win, it's a strategic move demonstrating value, creation, and addressing the core business motive of increasing profitability. And then there's the example two, the cybersecurity enhancement of a major football club. Enhanced a top football club's cybersecurity, showcasing high stakes problem solving. This reflects not just the technical skills, but also a commitment to safeguarding reputation and operational integrity, key buying motives in security roles. In crafting your BFAs, it's crucial to make each achievement relevant and compelling. You're painting a picture where your contribution is clear and is impactful. These examples are not just points on a CV, they are narratives that set the stage for your career story, demonstrating your value and readiness for future challenges and opportunities. Your star presentations are used across all aspects of your career. Here are a few examples where they can be used. Showcasing to your network. You can also use these achievements to establish credibility in your professional network. Share them to showcase your ongoing success and your value. Secondly, a really key use for them is in interviews, where your star stories are your tools to demonstrate clearly where and how you have added value. So thirdly, you can use these stories to get an internal promotion or to pitch to work on a new project or for a new area of work that's being set up. Your star stories are evidence of your capability and readiness for a new challenge. Finally, there are countless ways these star stories can be leveraged in negotiations, team leadership, client meetings, and more. The key is to be strategic and intentional about showcasing your value. If you're ready to take the next step, then our course, Hidden Jobs Strategies for Success, is that next step. In this course, we delve into the vital application of your achievement stories and how they can get you access to countless jobs you don't usually see. This isn't just about pitching yourself, it's about opening doors to opportunities that you're not supposed to even know exist. These star narratives are more than stories, they're tools to grab attention and showcase your potential in ways that truly matter. This course offers a deep dive into the art of standing out in uncharted career territories, teaching you to navigate the job market proactively and uncover opportunities that aren't typically advertised. It's about taking control and being one step ahead. I want to ensure you have all the tools and knowledge to continue this path of career mastery. For those eager to dive deeper into the hidden job strategies for success, more information is just a click away. Whether you've joined us through a post or landed here via a special landing page, look for the link that will lead you directly to this comprehensive course. There you'll find detailed information on how to enrol and begin this transformative experience. This has been James Foster, and this is the Careers Mastery Revolution.